Hello, my name is Darby, and this is my application for the CIEE Leading Change in Latin America Student Fellowship. I know that the video criteria was pretty lenient, so I decided to make a little presentation for us to both follow along in, so hopefully you enjoy. Well, I am currently a junior at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I am studying public health, which I really do love. I feel like I have so many interests I want to go into, but a really big one that's sticking out to me recently is urban planning, a career in urban planning. I consider urban planning to be the ultimate hack, so to speak, for challenging the impacts of systemic racism and community resource divides. To have a strong, thriving community, you need to have strong, thriving people. So I think it's really important that every person is represented and a part of the plan for a community, as well as the environment. I think both really play into each other. So that's something where I see a future interest of mine. As you can see, my other interests are definitely social justice, public policy, and environmental health, which are all big factors into urban planning. I forgot to mention that I want to study abroad in Puerto Rico. Why Puerto Rico, you may ask? I have lived in Wisconsin my whole life. I've lived in the Madison area, if you're familiar with that. And as much as I love the snow and as much as I actually think Wisconsin is so underrated, I am so ready to try out somewhere else. I think the tropical, vibrant, and just like complete new environment is so interesting to me. I just really want to be immersed in the culture, the people, the food, the music, the history, the politics, everything that makes Puerto Rico what it is, and what the people there, who they are. More into like my future career base, I know that Puerto Rico is a really prime example of how resources are poorly distributed, especially with the tourist versus local, whether that's generators as like energy and water. That's a really big issue there right now, and I think it'd just be really cool to learn with them and learn from them instead of just about them from like articles and books and the news. So I think that would be really cool to be a part of. And when it comes to why I want to study abroad, obviously the big things, I just really want to be immersed in a completely whole new environment, like I've kind of been saying, more as a guest rather than a tourist. I would love to learn a new perspective, meet new people. I love people. I'm definitely a people person. As well as professors. I feel like I've gotten really lucky with professors here in Milwaukee, so I'm really interested in professors around the world in Puerto Rico. To get out of my comfort zone in general, to get comfortable with traveling. I haven't left the United States, so this is kind of my first outing out, and I feel like hopefully it'd get me more confident and comfortable to explore future places, as well as I need to work on my Spanish. Very much so, mucho. And then overall, just the whole new life of advice and connections and experiences. When it comes to the content creating, I really do love taking pictures. My goal is really to capture authentic and candid moments, whether that's in nature, new people I meet, new places, the animals, studying, the student life. I'm really curious about what that's going to look like abroad, as well as the food and the dancing for sure. Very excited about that one. When it comes to my ideas, I feel like every week I'm just coming up with more. And the 4 apps I see myself using the most are definitely Instagram, TikTok, Visco, and CapCut. I feel like those 4 are what I'd be the most frequently on, as well as what other apps you guys suggest, and I'm very lenient and very adaptable. But yes, on that note, seriously, thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed and it was easy to follow. This does conclude my little presentation. I'm really excited to hear back from you guys, but regardless, I'm really thankful for this opportunity, and adios.